Welcome, everyone. I'm Renee, the Library's Senior Services Coordinator. We have Stephanie Weil with us, and she's going to inform us about no-cost caption phones that are available to people with hearing loss. This issue is dear to my heart, and I encourage all of our viewers to please spread the word about this important program to others who can benefit. So please spread the word. Stephanie Weil is CaptionCall's account manager for Northern Illinois, and she's just passionate about bringing this equipment and technology to those who need it so that they can communicate with everyone, including loved ones, doctors' offices, etc. Stephanie?
Thank you, Renee, for having me. My name is Stephanie, as Renee mentioned, and I do reside here in Sleepy Hollow, Illinois. So I am the Northern Illinois Community Outreach Advocate for the program and for the CaptionCall phone and service. I've been with the company now about 4 years. I am very passionate about explaining and educating on this wonderful service. And I'm available by phone or email after the program or at any time. Should you have questions or want to help someone, I'm happy to be of help and service. So please feel free to reach out anytime that works for you. So CaptionCall is one of essentially 5 caption companies in the nation, so nationwide. The 3 that you predominantly see out there are CaptionCall, CapTel, and Clear Captions. CaptionCall has been around approximately 12 years or so, and all of the caption companies are funded the same way. We are all regulated and mandated by the FCC, and we are funded through the Tele Relay Service Fund. So each time any of us pay a phone bill, whether you're paying one now or you've paid one in the past, you have paid into the Tele Relay Service Fund. At the bottom of that bill, where it states government fees and taxes, also known as the universal tax fee, those taxes are going in to support the Tele Relay Service Fund, which has many programs under it, not just caption phones. There is also video relay for the deaf and the American Sign Language community. And there is also caption and amplified phones, and even TTY might be something that you're familiar with or have seen a commercial for. So all of those programs are funded under that Tele Relay Service Fund, and they come to people who could use them at no cost if they would be helpful. So with that said, CaptionCall does have quite a big group of customers, and we do offer delivery and setup and installation of our phone all at no cost as well. So if you have a hearing loss or hearing impairment and could use a CaptionCall phone to help support your communication needs, that's what we're here to do, just help you have an easier conversation over the telephone. The captions are provided to our device or to the phone via Dragon software and also a live captioning agent. And the captioning agent, we have about 11, I believe, captioning agencies nationwide who are taking those phone calls, and they are captioning and putting the captions to your screen, the words that are being said to you. We do not caption your side of the conversation. You're only captioning the caller, the person calling you, side of the conversation to support your communication with that person. CaptionCall also does offer an app, a captioning app, which can be downloaded via your either Android or iPhone. And it works essentially the same way. So captioning can be On your cell phone, if perhaps you're using a speaker on your cell phone and would like the support of the words while you're having that conversation, that's available to you. And also maybe if you're wearing hearing aids, and if you're streaming your hearing aids through your phone, your cell phone, and you'd also like the support to really make sure you're clearly getting what's being said to you, you can have the captions on that cell phone through the app that way as well. I do have to apologize because my dog is walking around behind me in the background and being a little distracting. So with CaptionCall, we supply and deliver our device. We do have 2 models of our phone right now available, and the phone has many wonderful features to it. One thing you should know about our phone is you can turn the captions on and off as needed. So perhaps there's somebody that you're talking to where you don't have trouble understanding what they're saying, and the tone of their voice is something you hear well and you hear it clearly, and captions isn't needed for that call. You can turn them off at any time and turn them on when needed. So that's really nice to know. Each caption phone and each caption company, their service looks a little different, and their product looks different. So I would suggest that if you've tried one product or one caption phone and you found that you felt it didn't really help you, please don't give up. Maybe try another caption phone that's out there, because each looks different. So just to make you aware of that, you're entitled to try any of them that you'd like. CaptionCall also provides more than one phone. So if you would like 2 phones in your home, they would both be at no cost to you. Maybe you have a bedroom where you have a phone and you have a living room where you have a phone. So we'll be happy to do that at no cost as well. The other features of the phone, it is an amplified phone. It has 2 levels of volume if needed. And you are always in control of the volume dial. So you really get to set that volume where you'd like. And in addition, you have an option with a built-in answering machine. So the built-in answering machine will also caption your messages. So you'll have the words of the message and you'll be able to hear it out loud over the speaker feature, just like you would a normal answering machine. The phone does have a handset to talk on or a speaker button, depending on where your hearing loss and your hearing is at and what you need. So there are options there for you. It's really honestly just a glorified phone. It has a dial pad like any other phone to dial out on. There is also a touch screen. So if you prefer to use the touch screen and the dial pad, you can do that. And then there's also a feature on our phone where you can save the words being spoken to you and refer back to them later. So if you're talking to a doctor's office, for instance, or you're talking with a pharmacy or someone speaking too quickly for you, all you have to do is save the words on the screen, and they're saved directly to the device until you delete them, so you can refer back to them later as needed. I do have a phone, one of the models behind me, and it's got some really nice text size as well. So when we come to your home to set it up, we do set the phone up to your liking. You let us know if the size of the text is large enough, if the screen is bright enough. Another option is when the phone rings, it can flash at you. So if you've got the TV up loud, or maybe you don't have your hearing aids in yet for the day, you can see the phone ringing as well as hear it out loud. Just to give you an idea of the ring, we also set up a ringtone for you when we come, so you let us know what you hear best. So for instance, that is not even halfway up on the volume of the ringer on this phone, just to give you an idea. Pitch 3 would sound like this. Pitch 4. So depending on what you hear best, you let us know, hey, I hear that ringtone better than the second one. And so we set the phone up and help you so that when you're in your home, you're able to hear the phone ring, wherever you are. In addition, we do register the phone to you, and we start you a free account. Most caption phone companies will all do this. And this way, if you need help in the future, like let's say you spill coffee or tea on your phone, or you drop the handset, all you need to do is call CaptionCall. Our customer support number is actually programmed into the phone. And all you need to do is call us and let us know that you're in need of help and service, and we'll be happy to replace the phone if needed at no charge, or the part. If you crack the handset, it's as simple as just getting you a new handset. We'll be happy to do that. CaptionCall offers 7-day a week customer support. So if you get your phone on a Friday afternoon and you have questions after the technician leaves on a Saturday, we will be happy to help you. So all you got to do is give us a call, and if we can help you over the phone, we will. And if you need further support, we will send a technician back out. Again, that would be at no cost to you as well. So hopefully I've given you some good information and some things to think about. The screen has several options when you set your phone up, and everything really just gets saved to the device. So if you have messages, for instance, they stay on that device until you delete them. But you can delete them as you go, whatever you'd like to do. Same with any of the conversations you like to save to refer back to later. They're saved on the device. They're not saved anywhere else. They're not saved in a cloud or anything like that. And they're also on the machine until you delete them. The phone does need a few things. It needs an electrical outlet. So the first thing I would say is if you decide to order a phone, please keep in mind it would need to be plugged into power. The phone can work with the phone number you already have. So we are not a telephone service provider. It's going to work with whatever phone number you are using, whether that's a landline or a cell phone. Our phone will work and connect to a cell phone that has Bluetooth capability. So when you're home, you might want to charge your cell phone, and your cell phone will ring when you're home, but so would the CaptionCall phone. And then you would just choose to answer on either one. And if you choose to answer in the living room where your CaptionCall phone is, then you'll get to have that conversation with the same person who just called your cell phone, but you'll have it on the CaptionCall phone with the support of the captioning. Also, the phone does need internet. All Caption phones are using internet in one way or another to support and put the captioning up on the telephone screen for you. If you do not have internet, that is okay. There are accessible solutions for you for a Caption phone, and CaptionCall does have a solution. So if your home does not have internet, that's okay. We can still help you and provide you with a phone. So I think I've covered everything. I hope I've covered everything. And like I said, if you have any further questions, you know, you can feel free to reach out anytime you'd like. I do have a short video that I was hoping to share with you. It's about, the video is about 2.5 minutes long. It's nothing crazy. And it just explains and kind of supports everything that I've been saying here, goes over a few points that I might have missed. I guess one thing I should also mention is, you know, while we are providing captioning to your phone, the captioning is not being recorded. Nothing is recorded, and we are not actually typing. There's no typing in our captioning. So it actually is having the Dragon software, and the live agent will be repeating some of the words being said that you are hearing. And in the background, we will be putting them up on your screen to ensure accuracy. There is approximately a 3-second delay between when you're going to hear the person start talking to you and you're going to see the words next. So it does take a little time to get used to, but if you are someone who uses captioning on a TV, it essentially works the same way there. And so you would be just fine to transition or try using a CaptionCall phone. So with that said, I'm going to try to share my screen here, and then I will play this video for you that's pretty short. And the other thing while I'm doing this, I should let you know that the CaptionCall technicians are installers who come to your home and deliver your phone. They are all our employees. They are not contracted out. I know each and every person going out into the field and putting in the phone for you. So that should put your mind at ease as well.
CaptionCall is available to anyone who has hearing loss and who needs captions to use the phone more effectively. Nearly 17% of U.S. adults have hearing loss. Even so, people hesitate to talk about hearing loss, and a friend, spouse, or family member has to bring it up. People love Caption Call because it's so simple and effective. Operate the Caption Call phone just like a regular phone. Just pick up the receiver and dial. A large screen on the phone displays captions of what the other person is saying. The words naturally scroll as you talk, so it's easy to follow the conversation. By combining speech recognition software with the help of a captioning agent, Caption Call captions are remarkably accurate and close to real time. Your conversations are encrypted, so your calls are safe, secure, and regulated by FCC protections. People who need extra amplification can turn on volume boost in the phone settings. Caption Call is the only captioning telephone with amplification to meet every level of hearing loss. It works for people with mild, moderate, or even severe hearing loss. Now that's loud. Caption Call has you covered if you're not around to take a call too. It will work with the answering machine or service you already have, or you can use its built-in answering machine. And of course, you can see captions for any of your messages. So how do you get Caption Call? It's available to anyone with hearing loss and who would benefit from having captions during phone calls. Caption Call takes care of everything. Our red carpet service includes no-cost personal delivery. A local representative will install the phone, show you how to use it, and stay to answer your questions. Our trainers are Caption Call employees who know what they're talking about, who value your privacy, and who will help you feel comfortable using your phone. If you have questions later, we have dedicated customer support people ready to help whenever you need them. Take the first step to experience phone calls in a whole new way. Life is calling. Answer it better with Caption Call.
So thank you for everyone who joined and wanted to listen in, and I'm happy to help any family, friends, yourselves, or neighbors who you know are in need of a better way to communicate. And thank you, Renee, as well.
Well, thank you for being with us. We do have a few questions here in terms of the process and everything. Can you go over once again about the background checking? Is everyone that works for you, are they all background checked?
Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are back. There is a background check, a drug test, and they are trained in one of our captioning locations in one of our, and then they're also out in the field with someone who's already working as a technician to learn the actual hands-on part of the job. And then after that, they are out in the field on their own and taking care of those coming in that are ordering the phones.
Wonderful. And then I did note that the phone appears to have very large buttons, which I think could be very useful.
Yes, so the buttons are very big, and the buttons are very big, and they light up. So the buttons are lit up. Now the phone is energy efficient. So when the phone is not in use, the screen is actually off. It looks like the phone is off, but it's just asleep. It's just powered down to save energy. And then also the text size gets really big too, like on this device. So our services, I should have mentioned, are also available in Spanish and in English.
How does the phone, we have a question here about how the phone connects to the internet. If you have internet, how does it connect? If you don't have internet, how does it connect?
Okay, so if you have internet in your home, you have two options. The phone can, some people, for instance, have their internet modem sitting in a home office. and they've got a desk and that's where they want the phone. If that's the case, then we would actually just hardwire with an Ethernet cord from the phone into your internet modem. So that's a wired connection to your internet modem. There is also a wireless option. So using Wi-Fi, we would just ask for your Wi-Fi password and we would physically put it into the device so that now your phone is one of the devices sitting on your wireless and your Wi-Fi for your home. And that's how the captioning will be provided to the screen. Now, if you don't have internet in your home, caption phones, some caption phones are still accessible, and some of us do have a no internet solution. CaptionCall does. So we still supply the phone to you. It will still need an electrical outlet, and it will still need a phone number for your calls to come in on. But we actually supply a little device that plugs into electrical as well, and it will provide captioning directly to the phone for you. So it'll provide the internet to our device so that you can have the support of captioning.
We have another question here. Is there a place people can go to look at all brands of phones and try them out?
Okay, yes, great question. Well, you will see most of them. I can't honestly say whether or not there's one specific place where you can see every phone that's available to you out there, whether amplified or captioned. But I will tell you that there are a few places, for instance, the ITAC program. That is a state funded program. There are several offices within the Chicagoland area. Schaumburg does have an ITAC office, and they display phones for you to look at. So amplified phones, there will be many varieties of amplified phones for you to look at. Not every ITAC office will house or show the different caption phones that are available. A lot of times simply just because maybe there's not enough space in the office and you can only house so many phones to look at. But a lot of hearing care professionals and audiologists and ENTs, they do display a demonstration model, just like I've got here, of a caption phone. So a lot of those offices would be a good place for you to see the actual model of this phone. But the ITAC office would also have amplified phones. I don't know the decibel level that an ITAC phone, the amplified phones go up to. But as your hearing loss declines, if you have an ITAC phone and amplified phone and you feel that you're just starting to miss parts of the conversation and you're not getting everything out of that call, captioning might be a nice way to support that phone conversation.
And can you tell us how people announce that they're on a CaptionCall phone? Should they do that? Do they need to do that?
Some of our customers, in the first year that I worked for CaptionCall, I did install phones, and I would have customers ask me, do I have to tell them I'm on a CaptionCall phone? And the answer is no. This is a personal choice. If you would like to tell them, if you're really comfortable advocating for yourself and telling them, hey, I want you to know I'm reading what you're saying to me right now. So please give me a minute, or please slow down and be patient with me as I follow what you're telling me on the phone right now. You should by all means do that. I did meet other people that are quite private, and they don't really want to talk about, the hearing loss and their frustration with talking on the phone. So they don't share that they're on a CaptionCall phone. That is completely up to you and what you're comfortable with.
So I have such admiration for the work that you do to improve people's lives. I bet you hear a lot of testimonials, and no one wants to give this up, right? Once they get it.
No. I mean, honestly, less than 1% of people who end up trying our phone return it. And I love my job. I love what I do. And what's neat for me is when I do help someone get the phone and then they call me a week later, and they tell me, oh my gosh, I thank you so much. If I hadn't seen this here, or if I hadn't met you here, I would have, or if my daughter hadn't told me, I would have never known that this was available to me. And I love those conversations. And sometimes every now and then, if they're in need of something, like I just met a woman the other day, she did crack her handset. I happen to have one. rather than get her a service call, I just went by and swapped it out. And she was like, so happy. I mean, I used to get hugs and which was, always so nice. And I even get Christmas cards thanking me. So it's a nice, very rewarding job. And I'm happy to be of help. And it's nice to know when there's something out there that's available and a resource that should be available to you and where to get it, how to get it.
And we so much encourage you all to spread the word and be ambassadors for this. We have a final question here. What is the app for the iPhone and how does that work? Good question.
So from the Apple Store on your iPhone, you would simply type in CaptionCall from the Apple Store, and then our app would appear and you could choose to download it. Once you've downloaded it, if you are already a CaptionCall customer, so for instance, we have a lot of people who have our phone and also have the app or use the app on their cell phone. So you're entitled to have both should you like the captioning for both. With the app, if you're already a customer, it's just going to ask you to verify some information and then you'll be able to download it. If you're not, then we do reach out and offer assistance to help you download the app. And we can also answer any questions you have at that time. And then once you start using it, basically you have a choice to have the captions on as you take a phone call. There'll be an option that says caption call. And when you're talking, you'll also get caption call, putting up the captioning and the words for you. It's pretty simple and straightforward, and we are available to help you with that as well.
Any further questions? Last call for questions.
And if you share my information, Renee, I'm happy to take any phone calls throughout, the day or any day of the week and answer any questions people have. I can assist you in ordering the phone as well.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I know that people want to know more about this program, but they just don't know where to turn. And we're just so happy that Schaumburg Township has a lot of resources and you phase in with those resources as well. So there are options for people with hearing loss. So we do live in an exciting time. And I thank you so much, Stephanie, for your time. Thank you to our attendees. And we will see you at the library or on our YouTube channel, schaumburglibrary.tv. Thank you all.
Thank you. Take care. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the sun.